We got some important stuff to deal with today for the Dodge. There's a lot of small stuff that needs to be addressed on this car, so today we're gonna figure that out. We need to run to Home Depot real quick. I do need to buy some very specific tools to get the job done on the car, and then once we get that, we'll come back, finish it out, and it shouldn't really take too long. The cars get nicer, but the distance from the store that you have to park, it just gets farther. It's the most annoying thing ever, but it's something we gotta do. Every store in my area was out of stock, and I walked in and I found one. Luckily, it was actually the last one on the shelf, so I got lucky with that. Now we just gotta go home and fix this big issue. Come on. I hate this plastic. Ah, there we go. This is literally the only reason I went to Home Depot, because this is one of those things that irks me every time I drive this car. Now, I never gotta deal with it again. Get on there. There we go. Yeah, see, that's not coming off now. See, the rest of them have no issues. This one does not come off. This one, never mind, this one comes off too. But this one I'm always touching since I have something plain usually. And every time I touch it, it would just fall off. And it was kind of the most annoying thing because I'd be driving and it would fall into one of the gaps or something. And now I never have to worry about it again. We never have to deal with that issue again. It was one of my pet peeves with this car. I gotta somehow clean up that tiny piece of glue sticking out from right here. You're probably thinking, what the hell? Why did I just run all the way to Home Depot just to buy a hot glue gun and fix one of the smallest issues on the car? But honestly, I had no video idea for today, so you know what? This is what I'm gonna do regardless. I might as well bring you guys along with me. Now I have hot glue strings all across my face. That wasn't the only thing I got. Another one of the small issues that I've been dealing with the car is these things right here. So these have been on for almost 2 years now, and all the weather changes and the car sitting outside, a few parts of them are starting to lift up. Like this entire side is completely okay, as well as this, but then you have these edges right here that are lifting up. And when I'm at highway speed, you can literally see that piece flying up and down, and it honestly looks like it's about to rip off any second, so I wanted to address that today. Same exact thing happens on this side as well as right here, and this one is literally in my face when I'm driving, so it kind of bothers me a lot. And it just one of the small things like this that really bother me on a day-to-day, but I just never got to it for some reason. So I thought, why not fix it now, since I have no other video ideas. I'm bored out of my mind on a Saturday, and it's nice weather out, so I was like, you know what, why not make a little thing out of it? And there's probably some random person watching this who's thinking, why did I even click on this video? Posting is better than not posting, so here it is. Now I could do the lazy thing and just, you know, hot glue those little pieces back in and they'll hold for another few months, but I guess I'll be responsible and do it the proper way with some new 3M tape, rip off the old 3M tape. This is gonna take some time, which is the annoying part. Hopefully I don't have to rip off the entire visors on the side, and I can just kind of lift it up enough, put a piece in, and just tack it back down. But obviously we need to clean it and stuff like that. So let me get on that real quick. We were actually supposed to be installing brake pads and rotors on the Dodge Charger today. As you guys know, a little while back, I ordered the wrong parts, and because of that, I just been kind of neglecting the brakes for a little while. And today, I got them. I was actually supposed to be working on the brakes today, but last night I checked the tracking information and they said it wasn't gonna be here till tomorrow, and I don't really have time to be working on the car tomorrow, so I thought, you know what, why not just make a small thing out of nothing, get this small stuff done, and go ahead and get a video out. And then I woke up this morning and I saw the brake just sitting outside my door, and mentally, I was just not ready for it. So no brakes today. I think that's gonna be a video for next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. Today we're just gonna fix all the small stuff that really pissed me off. And I know everyone has it with their car, the small things that only they notice that piss them off and really irk them. And these two things are it for me. Like, I see it every single day when I'm driving, or I deal with it every day when I'm driving. So the fact that I have some time today to actually address it actually feels kind of good. I actually started just peeling off the tape, and I'm getting super lucky because for as old as this tape is and as weathered out it is, it's actually coming up in pretty full pieces. It's not like stripping away like it normally does when you're trying to deal with 3M tape. So happy on that end. We got the first corner off. So now I'm gonna throw a small piece of this, and this one is a lot smaller in size, but that's okay. I'm just gonna throw it on there. I know this is gonna be a temporary fix. I'd rather just get new visors again soon. They're not that expensive, and I think that's easier to deal with than redoing all the tape around all of them. So again, just a temporary fix for the time being. So now it's just a matter of putting the new tape on and sticking it down. And just like that, we got all four sides tucked down. This looks a lot sturdier than before. Got this back side down right here as well. This shouldn't be coming up anytime soon again. And then same goes for this side. So that's down, as well as this right here. That thing seems to be stuck really, really well. So yeah, that's about it. We got the big box of brakes right here, so that's gonna be next week's video. And I also got an update on the E30. If you guys haven't watched the E30 video that I think I posted last week, go ahead and watch. That was actually one of my favorite videos to make, just because it was so different from my usual kind of vlog style working on car videos. A few days after I posted that video, I actually got a text from the body shop guy who's doing all the rust repair, and he sent me some photos. He just sent a few photos of him cutting out some of the old rusty spots, placing the new panels down. This is actually how big the rust spot was. The car, as I mentioned, was a lot worse than I thought, so he's actually dealing with some of the issues right now. I sent him a lot of photos from Valka's Garage, which is actually the company that made the parts. So they have a lot of content on their channel on how they do certain things, so I sent him that. Hopefully that helps him out, but it's still gonna take some time because it's a little bit worse than expected. It's not gonna be done as soon as we expected, but that's okay. At this point, I just want the car back and done properly, so if that takes a little bit extra time, that's okay with me. In terms of timeline, my guess is in a few weeks they should arrive, so definitely stay tuned. Subscribe if you haven't already. I know this video was kind of random and just kind of pointless. It was something I was doing and I thought I might as well pick up the camera. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and definitely stay tuned for future videos, but I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.